Module 3.3 Uniform Equipment and Paraphernalia. So, uniform and equipment and paraphernalia. So, uniform for males. It shall consist of service shirt, service trousers, service belt, and footwear uniform. Shall be made of fast navy blue thick fabric trousers for daily security officers wear and for service or perimeter guards while a choice of. Say, light blue and or white service shirts for guard for PSA, light gray for the company service force, white government security unit. Further, the following service observed as a part of uniform of security personnel. So, headgear for daily wear, Pershing cap with fast navy blue with gold strap, black octagonal nylon net top, and prescribed S metal cap device for ceremonial purpose with black strap. Service bush jacket. It shall be worn by the directional and staff officers of agency. Service shirt for the security officers. Service uniform and private security guard. Fast navy blue and company security force is light gray. Government security unit is white. Field uniform optional for cold weather only. So PSA, long sleeves and detachable hoods. CSF same for PSA but color is white. The GSU is same with PSA except for the color is white. Gala uniform for ceremonial purpose and the expense of the establishment conducting the ceremony. Perishing cap. So, establishing conducting the ceremony is perishing cap. Blouse tailored as an open coat. Long sleeve, it shall be have shoulder straps and guard officers shall wear shoulder boards and the authorized rank design. Buttons with 4 big brass buttons to close dress and 4 small buttons for the pockets. Shirt, white long sleeves. So necktie shall be conform on the color of the blouses, 5 centimeters wide, and the trousers same design and material as the service trousers. So service trouser, fast navy blue straight cut. Slanted pocket and 2 back pockets without flaps. Service belt leather measuring 4.5 in width. Footwear. Service black shoes with heels and sole and rubber rain boots optional as the nature of the post require. Uniform for females. It shall be made of thick fabric and shall consist modified overseas cap, 2-ply similar to the women police service, service skirts and palda, and blouse, service belt and black leather shoes. So headgear, fast navy blue, 2-ply, cap without piping but with regulation cap device and also a service shirt. So PSA fast navy blue light or white, blue or white thick fabric, short sleeves, shoulder straps, 2 breast pockets with cover flaps and navy blue for front tuck-ins. So CSFs soon in similar manner as of the PSA. So except that the shirting material shall be fabric light gray in color. So GSU similarly soon but shall be in white fabric. So the service trousers, fast navy blue thick fabric trouser straight cut with a slanted side pocket and 2 back pockets without over flaps. It may be worn during night duty, weather, and service skirt is optional, navy blue, a line skirt with 2 front side pockets. It may be worn indoors. Service belt leather. It shall be used as pistol belt measuring 4.5 centimeters in width. And the footwear is service shoes, plain black, low cut rubber soles and heel, maximum of centimeters and black shoelaces. Rubber rain boots black, optional as the nature of the post to require. Ornament and patches, national badges, cap device, brass shall be attached and pushing the cap of officers. Regulation buckle with agency name and color device. Name cloth shall consist of embroidered navy blue block lettered surname and initial of the first and middle name as a yellow ground backla on the borderline. The name shall be preceded by the S security guard. The letter shall be 1.5 centimeter. So the agency unit name clothes similarly soon in the name clothes and equipment and paraphernalia. Security Director Inspector. Leather pistol belt with regulation buckle, holster black leather. Security guard, male or female. Black leather belt, pistol, and nightstick regulation buckle and holster. Black leather pistol, nightstick with a handheld radio, nightstick button with horizontal handle, whistle with lanyard, and pocketbook with writing pen. So, a special set of uniform. It shall be prescribed for the security cap, ball cap, service bush, jacket, service shirt, service trousers, service belt, necktie, and lanyard and footwear. Pershing cap, fast navy blue with gold strap, black visor, octagonal nylon neta prescribed metal cap device. It shall be worn by security agency and guards while wearing a complete special type of uniform. Service bush jacket white, rammy polyester fabric and shall be sewn short sleeve with the shoulder straps to each breast and front pockets with cover fluff and fixed clothes. Belt fastened with metal buckle. It shall be worn by security agency officer on duty at indoor place with complete prescribed paraphernalia agency. Service shirt, white cotton polyester fabric shall be worn as long sleeve. The case may be shoulder strap, two breast pockets, cover flaps, and white front buttons. Be worn by security guards tucked in while on duty. Service trousers, fast navy blue, straight cut slanted pockets and two back pockets with cover flap. It shall be worn by security officer and security guard. So uniform. Necktie plain past navy blue and 5 cm wide. It shall be worn security guards while in complete special type of uniform. Lanyard. Navy blue in color, same style as the AFP and PNP. It shall be worn by security agency officer and security guards while in complete special type of uniform. Footwear, black leather shoes, rubber with heel and soles, plain top, low cut, black to be worn plain, black socks. Ball cap, past navy blue, round nylon net visors, and a prescribed embroidered by the cap design. So, uniform for female. It shall consist an oversea cast, two-ply service bush jacket, service blouse, service belt, lanyard, and black leather shoes. Bush cap. The colors are fast navy blue, two-ply without piping but with regulation cap device. Service jacket, white in color but sewn in the style of security agency officer and shall be worn by security lady. So service shirt is white rammy polyester fabric and it shall be sewn soon short sleeve or long sleeve as the case may be, shoulder strap, two breast pocket with cover flaps and navy blue front button. It shall be worn by the private security lady guard with complete prescribed paraphernalia, name clothes, agency, client patches, service belt, and lanyard. This type of uniform shall be worn only in indoor places. Service belt, lanyard, service skirt, a line skirt with two front slide pockets. It shall be worn posted indoors. So footwear, plain black leather, low cut rubber soles in heel, maximum of 5 centimeters, and black shoelaces. Paraphernalia. The proposed special of uniform shall be prescribed authorized to be issued in the case of basis as the area herein authorized upon prior request of the client concerned. So, the provision for uniform. All employers, owners, operators of the PSA CSF shall be provided at least one set of prescribed uniform free of charge to their respective security guard for every year of service with them. Likewise, all licensed security guards shall provide themselves with one set of uniform unless their employer provide it for free. Module 3, Lesson 3.4. Rank, position, staffing pattern, and job description. Rank and position. The organization of private security agency, company guard forces, and government security are patterned from the organizational structures of the PNP and the AFP. Hence, security officers and the personnel too are distinguished by the means of rank and positions. The rank and positions described in the lessons in accordance with the Section 1, Rule 7 of Republic Act 5487, it is mandated that the security agency operator or owner must observe the required major ranks and position the organization of the agency. Number 1 is security management staff, security director, agency manager, or security chief officer. Number 2 is security executive director, assistant manager, assistant chief security officer, and C is security staff director. Staff director for operation and staff director for administration. So number 2 is line leadership staff, security supervisor, 3 detachment commanders, and B security supervisor 2, chief inspector, security supervisor 1, inspector. Number 3 is guard, security guard 1, watchman, security guard 2 is shift in charge, and security guard 3 is post in charge. Security consultant is an optional but must possess a qualification listed in the section rule number 3 of Republic Act number 5487. So, stopping and job description. The structure of PSA, CSP, and GSU also follows vertical line staff model. The pattern of the staffing and their respective job description based on the Section 2, Rule 7 of Republic Act 5487. So number 1 is security management staff. Agency manager, chief security. He is responsible for the entire operation and administration management, the security agency, and directly responsible to operator, owner, board of director of the agency. So assistant agency manager assists the agency manager and takes the operational and administrative management when the manager is absent. Security staff director for operation, the staff assistant for the efficient operation of the agency. It includes the canvassing of the clientele and the implementation of the contract and the agreement. He is also responsible for the conduct of investigation, the conduct of training. So security staff director for the administration. He is the assistant for the effective and efficient administration and the management of agency. He is also responsible for the professionalization of the personnel, procurement, recruitment, confirming of awards, mobility, issuance of firearms. Number 2 is line leadership staff. The detachment of commander, the field area commander of the agency detachment shall consist several posts. The chief inspector shall be responsible for inspecting the area covered by the detachment. The security inspector is responsible for the area assigned by the chief inspector of detachment commander. Number 3 is security guard. The security guard 3 or the post in charge responsible for the entire detailed security officer personnel within the certain establishment. The security guard 2, the shift in charge, is the responsible for the security officers who are scheduled in a certain shift for a particular period. Security guard 3 or the watchman, or the security guard that actually posted as the watchman and the guard. So there are also specific duties and responsible. So the Office of the General Security Director. It is vested authority and responsibility running of the security force authority of the president of the company or corporation. He is also directly responsible for the president of the company corporation in the operation of administrative of the security force. He is also the principal advisor to the president on the matters involving security operation administration of the security force. He is the overall head of both various staff department and field units where may delegar corresponding authority and commensurate the assigned responsibility. He also implements policies promulgated by the policy-making body and executed by the president. He has direct controls and supervises all officers and field unit in the force in their respective assigned tasks, and he performs other functions as directly by the president of the company. So, Office of the Executive Secretary of the General Manager. He is the principal administrative assistant to the General Manager, Security Director. He prepares communication initiated by the General Manager appointment, and other engagement and advices. The general manager of such activities, he records and check outgoing communication signed by the general manager so at its completeness attachment to be considered, as well as to ensure the timely dispatch to the addresses through the administrative section. So executive order, he takes the operational and administrative management of the security force in the absence of general manager. He is directly responsible to the general manager. He performs other duty as directed by the general manager. So, Office of the Human Resources and Administration Manager, Staff Director for the Personnel and Administration. He is the principal staff to the general manager for planning and supervising matters or activities pertaining to the personnel management and miscellaneous administrative functions such as personnel strengths, replacement, discipline, law and order, moral and professional services, personal procedures, interior management, personal advisor. So the office of the manager staff for by operation, this is the principal staff on operation and training and also intelligence and investigation. So office of the finance concerned with budgeting, finance, report control, and this is office is principally program reviewed and analysis. So financial management specific duties and functions of the finance office are accounting, credits and collection, bookkeeping, billing, payroll, and disbursing. So the Office of Logistics Manager, this office, coordinates, plans, supervises the implementation of directive and guidance of determines divisional responsibility, and evaluates its logistical planning and related planning programs. So also develops, administers, and coordinate research and development on logical matters. Collect and compute statistical data on logistic matters. Recommend logistic budget policy including budget planning. Prepares estimate or requirements to ensure that logistical plans support for corporate plans. Perform necessary program. Supervise all matters pertaining to supply. He also determined the organization, allocation of service personnel, plans for maintenance, and repair for supplies and equipment. So, Office of the Inspectorate and Special Project Special Staff. So, this office assists the general manager in inquiring into the report upon matter pertaining the performance of the different staff units towards the attainment of cooperative objective. It is also inquires on the state of discipline, efficiency, and economy of the company. The inspectorate staff conducts inspection, investigation, and submit reports to the general manager. So this office also takes covert and inspection and investigation and other related services. Office of the Communication Officers. The communication officers who is licensed radio operator is the principal advice of the general manager on communication on matters. So the detachment commander or the office in charge detachment commander shall command and responsible for a certain detachment with 15 or more security personnel under him. He is directly responsible to the security manager of installation. He prepares and executes the security plan of the detachment in the security requirements of the establishment being guard. He is responsible for the enforcement and implementing of the rules and regulation. So he has a full operational and administrative control units with his assistant in shift. He conducts inspection of his unit, institute and corrective measures on the spot of those problems. He may detect both to his attention. If not possible, he brings the problem to the security manager of the establishment. Assistant Detachment Commander, ADC. A detachment with more than 20 security personnel assigned may be provided with an assistant director, detachment commander, who will be the principal assistant of the detachment commander. Being is the absent of the detachment commander. He performs the duties of the detachment commander. Shift in charge. The shift in charge shall be responsible to the detachment commander as far as his shift is concerned. He forms his men at least 30 minutes before posting time, seeing that all are proper uniform and presentable. He disseminates instruction coming from his detachment commander OIC, otherwise relayed to him by his counterpart outgoing. He inspects the post as often as he can ensure that his men are on alert performing their duties. He performs other duties may be directed by the detachment commander or the ADC, assistant detachment commander, or the security guard on post. So the security guard on duty must carry license to practice his profession, xerox copy of the firearms license assigned to him, and his duty detail order authorizing him to carry issued firearms within this area of jurisdiction. If the security guard is manning a fixed post, especially entrance or exit post, he must maintain a guard logbook and enters the same logbook all events, passage, VIP vehicles inspection, or visits of security manager. So guard must observe, apply religiously in the provision of the code ethics of code conduct and the general order when on post. He may perform a special task be directed by his supervision by the detachment commander and the assistant detachment commander, like control of visitor, inspection of bags, a person coming and going out of the establishment. Power and function. Security guards have the following powers and duty. So territorial power performs duties within the firm of establishment with whom he or his agency has a contract for security service as shall not go beyond the property compound except when he required by the clientele in accordance with the terms of their contract, escort big sums of money of values. In some cases, in hot pursuit criminal offenders arrested by the security guard, he is not peace officer and is not therefore clothed with police authority. However, he may effect arrest under of any of the following: when the person to be arrested has committed, is actually committing, or about to commit an offense in his presence. When an offense has fact been committed and has a reasonable ground personal knowledge to believe that the person has been arrested has committed. When the person has been committed with the prisoner has escaped penal establishment or not where he is serving final judgment or temporarily confined while his in case is pending. So methods of arrest: the watchman or private detective shall inform the person to be arrested of the intention to arrest him cause of the arrest unless the person arrested as previously stated. So duty of security guard is making arrest. He shall immediately turn over the person arrested to the nearest peace officer, police outpost, or headquarters for custody. Or he may without delay within the time prescribed by Article 125 of the Revised Penal Code search without warrant. Any security guard may incident to the arrest, search for the person in the presence at least two witnesses, also search the person, firm or establishment which with such search is required by the very nature of the business of the clientele. General scope of detective works. A private shall operate a covert type of mission on a confidential order issued by his agency. The nature of mission may depend on the contract between clientele detective agency. It shall include personal security investigation, background investigation, locating missing person, surveillance work, and other detective work as may become the matter of the contrast between the agency and is provided contrary to the law, public or public policy, moral, and good customs. General orders similar to AFP and PNP, and also the GOs. Duty to assist enforcers in any security. Any peace pursuit bounding duty when he requested provide within territorial jurisdiction of his security guard of area of duty.